fish or a tiny little thorny head?
There's a Dover.
That one's Dover sole, okay.
Well, that's about it.
So, we're
Smoothing out there.
Yeah.
Anything on Norbit?
No, I don't think so. I just pulled it up a minute ago. But
And then come up and look around with Norbit.
let me
Let's do a
increase
quick
my...
Norbit spin.
Drop it.
Argus is still moving south, so just be aware of that, Dan.
Come up 10, Mike.
Do you want me to hold position? Argus
No,
is
you're fine.
Okay.
It's roughly 20 meters above the ridge at 1,010 meters of seawater. Am I looking south?
Yeah, let's go ahead and look west when you get a chance.
Right there. Come up another 5, please, Michael. I'm just slowly doing a full turn here, or half turn. Full turn, I guess.
Yeah, full turn, please. Or 2 halves, whichever you prefer.
It's that strange shadow again.
Yeah, let me bump that out.
Yeah.
That is, which way? That is land. Let me double check that.
I'm turning all the time, so.
Roger. Yeah, that should be, that's the land. That's this V right here. Okay.
So that was a full turn. I can do it again if you want to play with the settings on each one. Let's look and due south.
I didn't really see anything in there that...
No. Given the size of the bubbles that we picked up with the ship's multi-beam at the last site.
What was that, Rennie?
Given the size of the bubbles that we picked up with the ship multi-beam at the last site, and then going down and seeing them as just tiny dots on the Norbit, I would be surprised if we did not see something in the ship's multi-beam and did find it down here as far as like in the water column with the Norbit. But I could stand corrected on that. We are at a different depth, so it's entirely possible.
Why don't we head back down to the bottom, and then
Come here.
let's see about heading essentially due west, which will be downslope, but not very steep downslope.
Ooh.
Okay, let's just double check. So you want to come back, you want to go this way?
Yeah.
Roger. See where Argus has ended up in relation to Hercules.
There's so much mud on this vehicle. Bob is not going to be happy.
Terrain.
What do you say? South?
West,
West?
heading west.
Roger.
Along the ridge, right?
Yeah,
let's,
Oh, there's even more mud on it.
it looks like we're just about at the top. I'm kind of looking in our sonar.
That's westish there.
That's the other west,
Oh, the other west. My military west.
military west.
Oh, jeez. See, which way do I got to do? This west.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, that's a dusty west.
shouldn't be for long.
Okay, the first move, I'm going to do slightly not west. That way we get Argus, I think, centered above. Let me just, because you think we got a little more.
Down
Oh.
5, Mike.
Oh, that's a sponge already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice yellow glass sponge.
Whoa. Thing's huge.
That is pretty big. I didn't realize how small the lasers, well, I guess they're looking further away.
Sorry, I'm losing it. Where is Hercules in relation to
I
Argus?
don't know.
Right underneath.
Right under, directly below. Didn't see it in fisheye, that's why I was wondering.
Those holothurians just keep on making me
Come
think
down,
they're
Mike. Down, down, down.
Okay, gonna move Argus west.
Roger.
Bridge nav.
Nice sponge.
Yeah.
40 meters west. Thank you.
Down another 5, Mike.
Now what's that on orbit? To starboard.
You're pulling me.
Yeah. Sorry.
What's this guy? Is that terrain?
Wait for the boat.
What is that guy?
Yeah, what is that? Dead ahead.
What were we all looking at?
Norbit. Unless it comes up a bit. If the terrain comes up a bit, then that could be that, but must be that then. Because you're coming up and I don't really see it.
Yeah, it came up 5
Yeah.
meters.
There's probably just a bit of a lump in front of you. Back to 50 meters out. Back.
Yeah, move the boat a little faster.
It's going to take a while, but yeah, the next step. Right now it's just the time in the water.
What's that?
We're at just, it's a function of depth right now, but I will call in the next move as faster.
Yeah, if you go back to the half a knot move, seemed a little better.
Yeah. We just haven't felt it yet. It's about halfway through its move. The Argus hasn't moved yet.
It's doing 0.35 moves, it looks like.
They're 0.4, but the ship speed won't matter right now because Argus hasn't started.
Can look west with Argus if you want, Mike.
Say again?
Look to the west with Argus. 270.
Looking west.
All right.
Bridge nav. One more step, 40 meters, bearing 270, speed 0.5 knots. Thank you.
Comes the dusty ROV.
Go ahead, Bridge, do you copy? Yes, 40 meters, bearing west, speed 0.5 knots. Thank you.
Down 5, Mike, down 5.
Down 5-eye.
So that feature turned into noise on orbit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's there's a bit of a little bit of terrain up ahead. When we're low enough, it catches it on orbit. It's like a 50 meter out. So it didn't look quite like the plume hits we got during.
Matches the Mesotech.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we head just a little bit north?
What's that?
Can we head a little bit north? We're coming on the far side of the ridge.
You want to come back to the north?
Yeah, please.
Just back to the middle of the ridge, right?
Yeah.
When we get a chance, I would like to cycle through.
Roger. I don't know what you're looking at back there, Andrew, but is he looking at this or the?
He's just like, cause we're coming down slope on the other side, so we have this ridge feature here.
You want to stay on top of the ridge?
They want to stay on top and drive west.
Roger.
Yeah, thanks, Rennie. That is what I
Move the ship to the north a little bit.
Raj.
You can change his bearing to the north a bit.
Okay.
315.
315. Okay. I was a little worried about being off the other end. Sir. Bridge nav. Let's hold position there. And add one move. 20 meters, 315. Thank you.
Can he just change his bearing on the fly?
No, not when a step's called, when a move's called in like that. You have to stop the last one. I mean, well, we were halfway through a move. That was a problem. So what it would have done is it would have finished that move and then gone. So stopping it, because Argus will still has a
Really?
line
He can't change his on the fly as he's moving? His bearing?
Not in this, not in the way that we call in steps, because he's not live driving it. They're like computer steps. So you have to either continue the step and then do a call another one, or halt the current one and call another one.
Really?
Yeah. Well, either or, both with different effects. One completes the first move, the other stops and redirects.
Cluster of those sea cucumbers.
Yeah.
Maybe hagfish also, yeah.
Yeah, 2 hagfish.
Do you want me to reset up here?
Yep.
Okay.
Can make those 20 again. It helps to.
Roger. Back to 20.
Smear a ref from Argus, supposedly. A smear from Argus. Guess I could just look up at the camera, but it's easier to look there.
No, I don't mind. I don't mind zooming it in.
Yeah, so I try and stay within a square.
Yeah.
So I don't drag him.
More sea pigs.
And I still have a little
hagfish.
to move around.
You know, they actually eat hagfish in Korea. And the other commercial use for hagfish is they use it for, if you buy a eel skin wallet, it's hagfish.
For a second, I thought you were saying that the
Starfish.
sea cucumbers eat the hagfish,
Oh.
and I was like, I have never heard that. That's very strange. They're about the same size. Where does it all go?
Isn't there a,
No. The sea pigs, they, you know, kind of walk around on those little legs, and then they have tentacles around their mouths, and they're just cruising the bottom, sucking up everything, and hopefully hoping for some organic material in it is what those sea
Yeah.
pigs are doing.
You still want another 315, or do you think we can do west?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I like that sea
Those thorny
cucumbers
heads.
We get out in front
have
of
their
a little too.
secret pentamerous radial symmetry.
Gotta move somewhere though.
Yeah, Raj.
You could probably move west now.
Yeah. Bridge nav.
And for people listening, those red fish, the thorny heads, are basis of a pretty large commercial fishery on the West Coast.
I think I'm really here, according to the dots.
And I just reset it. So I don't know if it's what that is. If it's a USBL offset issue. I doubt the DVL. I mean, you've been going straight, right? So we know the DVL's right. So I think it's a USBL issue.
Somewhere in between, I think.
Yeah.
Some interesting little, there's a lot of structure to the sediment, little hits constantly.
Isn't there a scientific use for hagfish slime as well?
I believe it's part of
that
hazing.
I don't know.
I was thinking a hazing ritual, but that's
Mucus
all like.
that they-
I use it for drilling mud, geotechnical drill.
What was that?
I tried to use it for drilling mud for geotechnical drill for
Oh,
getting
really?
core samples. You get like 60-meter core samples. It's
Interesting.
a biodegradable,
Yeah.
renewable resource.
Local resource.
Locally sourced organic drilling fluid.
There was some talk about using hagfish slime as of a certain species to make tofu
Oh no.
because it's I know, because it hagfish slime really soaks up a lot of liquid even at low temperatures.
Wow. So they wanted to use it in tofu?
Well, it's I think a way of drawing water out
Huh.
in the tofu making process.
Interesting.
Pretty little clump of things right over there.
Yep.
Is that right? But I think we're beyond it now.
Do you want to look closer?
Oh, that's okay. I think we've moved past it. It'll just get taken over by the cloud.
It's not a bad cloud at the moment. In theory.
Let's keep on going.
Something in the Norbit, but probably just a fish.
Can't get the boat to go any faster.
That's that little bit there to starboard. Can't tell if it's a fish or something. Sorry, do you want me to point at it? This thing right here.
It's about, it's not far off where that plume's supposed to be. Why don't we
Yeah. It's
turn over there
about
and go take a
20
look?
meters out. Slightly to starboard.
That's sort of how a plume's supposed to look in the Norbit, right?
Yeah, something small. If it's a small plume, it would look something like that. But could be a little fish or something. It's been pretty persistent though, hasn't it?
Yeah,
It's
hasn't.
a stubborn fish.
Yeah.
Step the ship
It's
to the
also
north.
out in
Going
the, yeah. Maybe no, 315.
yeah, I lateraled over. Yeah, you'd have to move 315 to get there.
Yeah, let's do it. Bridge nav. Let's do 40315. Thank you. Might have to stop that short if this doesn't get anywhere, but I'm gonna bring the gate in, so that will move there. 25 meters. It is now about 8 meters out.
Promising little outcrop there, maybe.
Just gonna put a little target, something like that. Gonna bring the gate in again. 20 meters, and then see one more. There it is. It's off to the right,
Yeah, this is probably it here.
coming over there.
What's the distance to that running?
It's very close now. I kind of lost it. Oh, was it that? No. Sorry.
What?
Nope, nothing. That's that fish. That's. I'm wondering if it was that big grenadier that we just saw.
Can't hear you that well, Ren.
Wonder if it was the big grenadier we just saw.
Well,
Yeah, we'd be right over it.
Yeah, it would have been that outcrop there. I would think. This is now on a giant dust cloud.
Well, we can turn around and look back at it just to make ourselves sane, but I think that it was either the fish or the rock.
what are you thinking, Andrew?
Can we look off to the, yeah, a little bit farther to the starboard side?
Yeah.
There's some sort of structure right there.
Further or?
Yeah, a little further. Looks like there's something there.
Further
It's just
to
more
starboard?
straight ahead. Now,
Where are you looking?
I'm looking actually right in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were looking at an instrument. I see.
Do you want to move towards it?
Yeah, let's move towards that and see if we can drop down the wall a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have to come out here and drop down. Come down 5, please, Michael.
Seems like Solus.
Quantum of solace.
Yep.
That's the plural. A group of them.
Okay, so how about this?
What's that, Andrew?
Sort of short-term plan, what I'm thinking is I'd like to get a couple cores at the top of this rise
Roger.
as a comparison, and then I'd like to drop down essentially over where we started the dive at the dive point 2, and then take a couple cores in the canyon itself. This will both be interesting to look at differences, and usually in the bottom of a canyon it's going to be a much more organic, rich, and higher biomass habitat. So we've done a nice transect over the top showing far reduced biomass of ophiuroids in comparison to the canyon itself, so microtopography. And then after we get those 2 sets of cores, I think we can head up the canyon past where we went, more towards where we found all those Neptunia.
That was over here. I think
Yeah,
when we
over
came
Yeah, it
straight
seemed
up,
like it was on the way up there.
on the way up. So
Yeah.
there. Okay, I can pull up the event log and see, or if we just want to guesstimate.
You can pull up the event log and find it. That would be,
Find
I think,
the target, yeah.
the most informed way to do that. I should have asked you to put a waypoint in, but
No worries. I can do that.
and I no longer use the term hindsight as 2020 until we've made it through 2020.
Yeah.
Huh. Took me a minute to get that one.
There.
I'd be tempted to take a Niskin, but I think they're pretty full of mud right now.
No, they should be relatively clean.
So
If you see, you can see them there on the camera. They're
Yeah, they look pretty good right now. Maybe if we can pull a Niskin before we drop,
so you want a core right up here?
yeah, let's core right up
Okay,
here.
so Argus, I think, will be in a decent spot for that. It stopped moving, so we should be.
From right about where we are now, or further towards the ridge center?
Further towards the ridge center, I think it'll be a little bit softer right next to that.
Okay.
What may be an umbellula, may just be a
Well,
sea
while
pen.
you're doing that, I'll look through event log and find.
You want to pull a Niskin out here in the
Yeah, let's pull a
in the
Niskin
breeze?
out here in the breeze before we get into the into the storm, the mud
cover.
storm.
All right.
I can turn our head so it looks like there's just a little current coming up the slope there. See if it's going to play nice here over the.
And Leela, what would you have typed for this thing that I'm looking for?
Neptunia.
Neptunia.
Turn the porch light on if you want, Michael.
So we'll just do Niskin 1.
Roger.
Wow, I was already on it.
Someone's been plowing with the ROV.
So we're calling this a lower biomass area, Andrew?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll call this the
I get it. come back down. That's ridiculously high. It's
Yeah.
So we'll call it the
apparently I
Canyon Ridge.
pushed the wrong button.
I agree with that yawn.
Yeah.
100% behind that yawn. For everyone listening at home, there was also a yawn and stretch that went on.
Get some clear water here before we trip the Niskin. Or what passes for clear around here? Are you guys happy with it there?
Yeah,
Pulling.
Andrew said yes.
I heard him in the background. Did
Yeah.
it go?
I think it did in the background. It looks vertical.
In the very back, yeah.
Does that look vertical to you? Okay.
Looks vertical to me.
It went, yeah.
Okay, let me get back to my other screen.
That's
and
sample
do my
43,
other-
Rennie.
Do my other job. Sorry, Leela, what was that?
43.
Did we land?
43.
I'm so gonna hear about that later.
It's like you're
Dredge it.
it's like
Dredge
you're a
it. Can
kid
we
on the
dredge it?
beach building one of those mud castles.
I've been plowing with the vehicle. Because I can't
This is
see it. If I
ridiculous.
can't see it, I don't know. Well, I could look down like this the whole time, but you guys don't
Okay.
want to see that.
You hear that nail? It's just like, are you trying to get course, or are you trying to become an anchor? Like
Trying to pick up some ballast. Make the next watch's life just miserable.
we were too light.
Okay, what do I need to do here? I need to turn the other way. No, I need to turn this way. My record for burying an ROV is right up to the Panito. Right as Zeus was like half full of mud. Screaming down this hill at a knot. And then it was a sharp up. We weren't paying attention and just stopped it. I'll spend the next hour trying to get mud off the Zeus lens. Okay. Ridge top.
That looks great to me where you are.
Yeah, Roger. Where's the wind blowing there?
Let's do 2 cores here.
You're not talking, Leela?
I might have to come forward a little bit there to.
Yeah, wherever it's good for you. I'm not trying to.
Yeah, just come forward a little to give us some.
Clean view.
Is that Niskin sample 43?
You're not talking.
Oh, sorry guys. Yes, that was number 43. Every time I take a sip of water, I like forget to reorient everything.
It's okay.
It's so soft. Look at that porch. It's
I think
buried.
it's going to be
Yeah,
pretty
wow.
easy to core here. Don't push down too hard.
Can we get the mud that's
No.
like on the ballast? No.
I thought you were going to say get the holothurian in.
So, yeah,
Cookie,
just kind of.
cookie cutter. Oh, we could squishy finger the holothurian.
Okay.
Where is...
I might
Put him in a
ask you-
core tube.
I might ask you to squishy finger some holothurians down in the base.
Oh, that'd be sweet. So when I grab something with that sponge.
I don't think you should turn on the slurp right now, just for the record.
You have to pull it out of the, so which one of these things do you want? Do you care?
Yeah, we want non-ported, right?
Yeah, non-ported.
Okay, so just the easiest for you to get of the non-ported cores.
And all the ported ones are on
All
the
are on
port
the
side?
port side, yeah, so any of the ones on the right. Yeah, let's go for the 2 in the front.
Low hanging fruit every
wait.
time.
That one? That is not the wooden one, right? Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so.
No, the wooden one's in the front
That
on the
one's
port
orange.
side, it looks. Okay.
So covered in mud, you can't tell if they're wooden or not.
Oh, come on. They're not that covered. So, and does this stick one in and leave it, or can I core it and take it back out?
I'd say stick it in and leave it, because I think when you pull it out, it's going to be hard to see where you're placing the next one. But
Yeah, no doubt.
but if you'd like to not lose the core at the same time, I'm also fine with you seeing how the view is after you pull it out to make sure you can find the other core.
We have our nose into the breeze here. We'll be all right.
Okay.
About there, you think?
Yeah, that looks good to me.
Can you look at the quiver with the bubble camera? That's good. Doesn't have to be drunken bubble.
It doesn't?
No.
I was going to make it sober bowl.
Sober bubble's better.
Okay. Oh, you're doing it. Never mind. I'm not going to move it now.
Oh, then am I?
No. There you go.
All
It's
right.
kind of rough. Oh, you know why? Is the porch is not out. You want to push it out into the muck there?
Okay.
Just for entertainment value.
Here we go.
Do it, do it, do it. That's the last you'll ever see sticky fingers.
All right, purple.
We need to get some bigger rubber bands.
That is just what I was thinking. Preferably not on that umbellula, maybe a little bit to the left.
Here?
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, that was kind of a smear.
When you get a chance for a frame grab, data.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
Oh, pushing in as far as I would have thought.
Yeah.
That's still fine. Thank you for that.
So those were 44 and 45, Rennie.
Roger, 44, 45.
Fortune.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's pretty gnarly.
I think we should call those muddy fingers.
Yeah.
They're now known as muddy fingers. Maybe it'll stiffen them up a little bit. Okay. We're moving the boat somewhere, are we?
Yeah, let's head on down past, essentially head down slope.
Okay.
Which means straight ahead.
Straight ahead, roger. It's 315, 330-ish.
Sorry, I can zoom out there. So yeah, did you want to head back directly? By the way, let me do a reset on you. Oh, we'll wait. But
You can do it now. I don't have any autos on.
yeah, which way? Argus is facing this way. You're over here. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yep, that works, right?
I think so.
I think so. Okay. Sorry, Andrew. You want to get back to dive point 2 here?
Yep,
From this
let's
direction?
head back to dive point 2 from this direction.
Okay. So
Sort of
go down the slope this way or kind of like at an angle? It's up to you.
Whatever Dan would prefer, but I'd say you can go straight, that's great.
Straight here?
What's that?
Like that?
Yep.
Okay. 335 is the move. See what we can see on the way down. Bridge nav. (40 meters), 335.
You can probably stay on that heading, Mike, and let the boat get out in front of us. So you're on the downhill side.
Copy.
Always amazed at how much animal life there is down at 1,000 meters on a canyon.
What's that?
Always amazed at how much life there is down here. I mean, this is
Yeah.
chock full.
The hoops that I just jumped through to get that Neptunia target.
Yeah, did I not write it clearly?
No, you wrote it on event log fine, but event log doesn't have lat long, so then you have to go into the nav file and get the timestamp, match it to the right vehicle, but then it's in decimal minutes, so I had to convert that to decimal degrees.
Quietly
and
over
then manually
there.
enter it in.
Killing yourself.
And that was just the USBL. The DVL is much harder to get to. So it's somewhere over there. I probably could have guessed it better. Just as well.
What was the bearing you called in?
335.
Gonna put a waypoint up there for me?
Got one. It's just out of your, I'd have to zoom past the 20.
Oh, you're all over it now.
Well, it's the,
A new toy. Yeah,
yeah.
gives me something to aim for. Thank you.
Yeah, we had them all up for ONC. We put them in there, but these are a bit
That's
softer.
right, we did have them for ONC.
These are a bit softer targets, so it's kind of like just exploring to get a general
There was
region.
like too many in there for ONC.
Yeah.
It's just a bit smear of red. It's like looking at that thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they have all those
That's great if you're
names
trying
and
to
IDs.
get down the road somewhere, but for the
Yeah.
immediate 50 meters, it's...
Can we look straight ahead? Looks like there's some additional structure there.
Yeah, it can do.
I'm gonna turn around. It looks like you're moving faster than I am. There you go. I'm getting pulled now.
Huh? You're not, man. You can come down. Come down 5.
I'm gonna flip around.
I'm right under you, so...
Yeah, that's ideal. And then Argus will start to peel off 335 and you'll back down with it. Speaking of, another move. Bridge nav. One more step. 40 meters, 335. Thank you.
That's a pretty spot right there.
Yeah, is that Gersemia coral, I think?
Can we zoom in on that, please?
Sure, go ahead. Is your camera centered up on that stuff? Or?
Yeah, that looks like the Gersemia that we collected.
A little squat lobster hiding in there too.
Yeah. It's pretty basket star.
Yeah, that's really pretty. Lots of little shrimp around there too.
Oh yeah, same ones from last time.
It does look like Garcinia.
But yeah, cool.
Can we zoom out a little bit and turn off the lasers for a second, please?
I think those are the Pandalopsis shrimp,
Is
right?
it okay with you? Turn off lasers?
Yep, turn them off.
Lasers. Oh.
And if we can zoom back in a little bit onto the basket star. Right there. Okay, I'm good. Can we turn the lasers back on and keep on going, please?
Lasers on.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think we even needed the sediment cores. We could have just taken the basket.
Yeah.
I'm still going to hear about that later.
It wasn't me. It was some rando flatfish.
I'll give Jess a challenge when she
You're over
comes in.
here.
Video, can we please zoom out?
You're about to tug.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm just kind of crabbing that sideways along.
Roger. I think you're
Run out of leash there. I'm gonna have to do something different.
quick reset there.
What's that?
Doing a quick reset. I think you're right
Sure.
there. So if you back off kind of straight back.
Yeah, this is what happens when I back up.
Yeah.
That's why I keep creeping forward.
So that's the crab, yeah.
I'm gonna do a little car washing here where the next shift comes in. Well, I got another. I don't know.
Did you want to try to go grab something with those sticky fingers?
Sure.
Fingers? I guess we still have some time before we get down to the.
Yeah, I'll get my chance sooner or later. I want more water volume in them to. What am I doing here?
Uh-oh.
Car washing. Oh, I'm getting tugged. That's what I'm doing.
That's another use you could use for the sticky fingers. I mean, they've got sponges on them. They're probably pretty good at cleaning stuff.
Car wash.
Some bio soap.
Which way are you? Oh, yeah. I see what's happening.
Yeah. We're going back and down a hill.
I'm getting left in the dust here.
Yeah.
Waka waka.
That half a knot will get you.
Do you want to try for one of those Garcinia with the sticky fingers?
Liz, would you like one of those Gracemia?
Well, I think it might be interesting. I'd like to see how the sticky fingers work on a coral. Anyway,
Do we want to do next opportunity?
unless there's something you want to see.
No, I thought maybe we could grab some holothurians with them, but if you'd like to see how they work, I know that'll impact your next dive. So I'd be happy to do that.
One or the other. I'm not hard over.
It would take some moves to get back there, so we could make those moves,
that's
or we
fine.
could continue on and to see if we can find another bit to pick up.
Let's continue on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coming down, Mike.
Okay.
Down, down, down.
Down.
See if I can blow some of the mud off of the vehicle.
Nicole, moving north when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Bridge nav. 30 meters north.